here we go. What I actually did before I left is, here's the old front end, and I ran out of zip ties, so I didn't even do it right. And there's my custom grill, and it looks like that. So I don't want to use that, so I trimmed this. I'll show you what it looks like. Either side, it's just flat, lays right over the motor, and it's not going to stay that way. I cut out the exhaust and everything. It's actually going to sit probably right about there, be almost level, just above the air filter. And then I'm going to build side panels that come out a little bit and cover the whole motor. But before I do all that, because this thing has to be able to be opened up, you can see it'll catch and stuff, I probably got to take 2 layers off that to equal it to this side. But I'm going to build the front. And how I'm actually going to build the front is take my handy dandy tin snips and cut probably from the corner of the steering wheel back, sorry you couldn't see that, here and here. Bend the corners and zip tie it together. So give me 1 second and I'll have that for you in just a second. Okay guys, so to you guys it seems like a second later. To me it seems like 10 minutes later. There's that, I cut out a piece of the chicken wire, set it right on top of the hood, and as you can see, this is actually what I wanted to show you, is I'm actually going to layer the chicken wire like 3 times, so it's going to be nice and thick. Here's the piece. It's about 2 feet long, maybe a foot wide. And this is going to be our new grill. I'm going to show you how we're going to makeshift the grill. And it's gonna look pretty decent. Okay, so what we're going to have to do is, if you look at the frame, see I don't have my tripod, so I'm doing everything as best I can. And I look at this, forget measuring it, line it up with your eyes. And what I actually gonna do, because I think that right there is perfect, I'm gonna set the camera down. Okay, you can see, it's hard to see, but I notched them out. This side too right there. And then when you look at it, it's sitting, I can actually bolt that right onto the frame. And I'm gonna build a top piece too, so I'm not even worried about that. But it's gonna bolt in 2 bolts in the front and a bolt on the side. Give me 1 second to bend the corners. See, this is what happens when you don't have a tripod. So, nice thing about chicken wire, and people may be wondering why I'm using chicken wire. And it's like I said before, because I'm going to repaint my motor and it's going to look really nice. And I don't want it getting damaged. But what's the point in wasting the money to paint it just to cover it up? You know? Like I said, I don't need to measure. I just sight and do. Okay, see, I bet you hear all this clipping and I don't know if you can really tell what I've done. So let me finish bending and I'll show you. And I'm just going to zip tie those corners. Okay, so all I'm doing here is I'm zip tying the corners just to make sure it stays in the shape I want it to. Alright guys, it's ready to get mounted, so I'm going to put the screws in. Okay guys, I set the camera down for quite a while. So I finished the front grille, other than the last little scoop piece, which I'll be putting on, and the grille's mounted, and that's what I've done so far. And it's all in chicken wire. It actually looks pretty good for being in chicken wire. What I did is I hooked the grill and I made this little scoop piece to protect the air filter, and it's high enough from the tires, like that would be the tires going under them, and it curves up, hooks onto the frame. There's the hood again, because the hood's gonna be able to come off, so that's what it looks like. Then I did the other side. The other side needs a little more support just because there's so much taken out to count for the muffler and then all my and all the electrical and gas pedal and stuff, and I cut out for the stem, but otherwise looks pretty good. Needs a little fine tuning, and I think once I paint it black it'll be more noticeable. So yep, that's it guys. So like, comment, subscribe. Thank you for subscribing. I believe your username is Mower Romping. Anyway, you subscribed to me and I don't have many subscribers, so I'll put your link to your channel in my descriptions below. So anybody has any questions, let me know. I'll also put a link in my bottom channel, and just put like one of the dafreak videos so you can see what it looked like before I put everything on the front of the mower. Alright guys, when I finish it I'll have another video for you. Talk soon. Bye.